I've finally gotten around to playing Splitgate, the surprise arena shooter sleeper hit that has been amassing quite the following. Splitgate technically came out in early access all the way back in 2019, and has finally gotten the positive reception and booming player base that it deserved. A boom that forced the developers to improve their server infrastructure to accommodate the new influx of players. Back when I made my video about other arena shooters worth playing, I didn't include Splitgate. And it's a shame I didn't because it's really good, and if you are a fan of arena shooters, this is definitely one to check out. Since Splitgate has been exploding, I'm sure most of you already know what it is, but if you don't, Splitgate is a competitive multiplayer first-person shooter that is essentially the combination of Portal and Halo. The game plays and feels just like Halo, from the way the guns in the game work, all the way to the different types of game modes available, including Deathmatch, SWAT, even Sniper Shotties, and Griftball. There's even a mode where you get points for teabagging, which is just brilliant in my opinion.
Game over. Victory!
But it has the addition of portals, which function almost exactly like in the game Portal. You have two different colored portals, which let you travel between them to reach different areas of the map quicker. You can also close portals behind you. It adds an interesting strategic mobility dynamic that other FPS games do not have. I like that you can shoot through portals too, which means strategic placement of them not only gives you better mobility options, but better vision too. I found two good ways to implement strategies with the portal so far. One way is to stick a portal in a common hotspot in a map, and then go off to another part of the map, place it on a wall there, and then pick off enemies as they enter the hotspot.
Kingslayer. Double kill. Killing spree. Triple kill. Kaleidoscope. Kingslayer.
Another useful strategy I found was to put a portal up higher and then look through another portal at eye level. It gives you a sort of bird's eye view of the map, meaning you can not only shoot enemies from the other side of the map, but you also get to see yourself and see if an enemy is sneaking up behind you while you're sniping from afar. It's little things like this that make Splitgate stick out from other competitive shooters. As I said, the gameplay feels like a faster Halo. You have an overshield that regenerates over time instead of health and armor. You need to reload your guns, you need to find guns around the map. Movement speed is a little slower than something like Quake or Unreal Tournament, but there are other mobility options given in Splitgate. For one is the obvious portals, which you can instantly teleport yourself around a map using strategic placement. You can also use momentum to throw yourself up higher using the portals, just like in the game Portal, to reach harder to reach ledges. You also get a jetpack, which lets you hover in the air briefly, letting you traverse canyons, and jump up to higher ledges as well. You can also sprint. I know sprint is a very controversial mechanic included in Halo. I am actually in the anti-sprint camp when it comes to Halo, but I feel like it's been well implemented in Splitgate. The maps are generally smaller, time to kill is quick, there aren't any vehicles, so I feel like it has a lot less of an effect on the game's sandbox, and it just doesn't feel as drastic of a change as it does in Halo. You can also nearly instantly snap back to firing after sprinting. We'll see how I feel about its inclusion in Halo Infinite now after seeing it work in Splitgate. All of the guns feel great to shoot, giving adequate feedback and pleasing sound effects. I don't really feel like any one gun is overpowered either, and I like using all of them. More powerful guns like the sniper rifle or railgun require precision to use them effectively, or something like the rocket launcher fires slowly or has a smaller clip. One-shot kill weapons like the railgun or rocket launcher also have a smaller total ammo pool, so the balance for the guns I feel is really well done. In addition to the sniper rifle, railgun, and rocket launcher, Splitgate also features other guns such as the carbine, which is a single-firing rifle that does decent damage but requires good aim to use effectively. This is one of the base starting guns in a basic deathmatch. An assault rifle, which is a quick-firing rifle, this is the other base starting gun when playing a deathmatch. You can also pick up and find an SMG, a shotgun, a plasma gun, and the BFB, which is a melee weapon that essentially works like the gravity hammer in Halo. There are also grenades, which don't actually damage players, but are used to destroy a player on the other team's portals, cutting off escapes or vision. Everything I just described comes together to create a really fun and addicting game, providing a familiar enough experience where I didn't feel like I needed to relearn the core mechanics of anything that I haven't played in a game before, but it was unique enough to stick out in an ocean of multiplayer shooters. And the best part of it all, it's been paying off. We finally have an arena shooter with a thriving player base and some hype behind it, and I'm really happy to see it. After playing numerous other indie arena shooters, some that are really great games that I still really recommend, but with dwindling player bases, I was worried that we'd never get another popular arena shooter. But according to sites like Steam Charts, Splitgate has more players than I have seen in another game like this in a really long time. So big congratulations to 1047 Games. This is a big win for the arena shooter genre. Honestly, my only complaints about the game are in regards to the visual direction and cosmetics of the game. It's a little on the generic side. There's nothing really stand out with the armor or gun designs to place it apart from any other sci-fi shooter out there. There are also microtransactions. It's only for cosmetics. You can't pay for anything that helps you get better at the game, but it's still worth noting. I know this is a free-to-play game and that this is how they're making their money, but it's still a microtransaction system. You can unlock some basic skins, but they are really nothing more than basic color swaps. There really is a lack of customization, especially compared to something like Halo, its direct competitor. You can't even choose the color you want unless you unlock it. I don't want to come down too hard on it. Again, it is a free-to-play game, and all the microtransactions are purely cosmetic, but I wish there was a bit more customization options present. But yeah, Splitgate is really fun. I really recommend you check it out for yourself if you're looking for a new multiplayer shooter and don't want a battle royale or military shooter. Like I said, the game is free to play, and it also features crossplay, so you can play with your friends on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X with no problem. Splitgate is still in early beta, so I'm sure we'll see more added as the game develops. More maps, weapons, game modes, and customization options. I'm excited to see how the game looks when it's fully released, and I am definitely going to be enjoying the ride.
Double kill! Remaining. Kingslayer, killing spree.